Hey, it's Mayo. Today I have an exciting announcement. I have an ebook. It's available now. You can buy it. I have an ebook. This technically means this is my first book. This means I'm technically a real author. So exciting. I think as a lot of you know, I've been working on writing a romance novel for the past 1.5 to 2 years. I plan to have it published by the end of 2021. I fully expected that to be my first ever book, but in a twist and turn of events, twist of fate, I am now here with a spiritual ebook, and this is my first book. Go figure. Today I'm here to tell you about my ebook, the name of it, what it is, a little bit about it, what inspired it, and that's going to be today's video. So the name of my ebook is Alchemy of the Soul, a Spiritual Awakening Guide. The title of this book was channeled, meaning that it was given to me by spirit. Most of this book was actually channeled or worked with spirit as I wrote it. Alchemy of the Soul is a title that was given to me, and I really love it because alchemy means the transformation of matter, thus alchemy of the soul means the transformation of your soul, the transformation of you. And obviously this is about spiritual awakening, which is a whole evolution transformation process, and I love that title. So my ebook, what is it? It is a 44-page, 11-chapter ebook that goes over basically the basics of spiritual awakening. It's essentially a beginner's guide to spiritual awakening, and over time I plan to expand it into intermediate and advanced techniques as well. More advanced things being like astral projection, astral travel, multiple dimensions, embodying your highest self, that kind of stuff. But this current ebook, the first volume, is a beginner's guide. The beginning of the book focuses on things you may encounter in spiritual awakening, some basic concepts, some mindsets that may be helpful to you. The beginning portion is things that I discovered for myself, things that I learned in books, things that I learned from teachers, either living or spirit. But they're things that are super relevant in my life still. Not only are they great for the beginning process of spiritual awakening, but these basics continue to be relevant as you move through spiritual awakening. They're kind of like a good foundation to build upon. The middle portion of the book focuses on self-discovery and self-love. Who am I? What are my gifts? What can I do with my gifts? How can I expand my gifts? And really I go over a whole long portion of suggestions for how you can awaken and expand your spiritual gifts. I go over a lot of different types of spiritual gifts. I go over all of the clairsenses, psychic medium, channeling, auras, that kind of stuff. All things that I have, so I know them personally. And I really just went through each one and provided suggestions for exercises or things you can do to help expand and awaken those gifts more. So if you go into it kind of like I really want to expand my channeling more, then you can skip ahead to that section and focus more on that. After the self-discovery and self-love, the end of the book focuses on boundaries, energy shields, connecting with soul family, your spirit family, your highest self, and love, focusing on love and trust. Those, I feel, are like the main 3 sections of really jumping into spirituality. Mindsets, self-discovery and self-love, and boundaries. And those things can take you pretty freaking far into spirituality, and working on those things can last you a long time. I feel like back to the basics is a really great theme for life. I feel like so many things that can bring you joy and peace and success in life are such basic concepts that we just kind of forget. They're so basic that maybe we don't acknowledge them, and I think that the things that I put into this book kind of fall into that category, is back to the basics types of things that not only will benefit you in the beginning, but will benefit you all throughout as you journey into spirituality. So that's kind of a breakdown of what's in the book. Also, there is lots of links to free blogs that I already have written. I decided I wanted to do some of the teachings for this for free and put it out there, so a lot of the blogs are out there, and then Some of it I decided I wanted it to be in the book and only in the book. This book would be probably double the length, if not longer, if I included all of those blog posts into the book, but I decided I wanted the ebook to be shorter and more concise. And if as you're reading through you come to something that you want to dive more into, some of these things I just broke down into free blog posts. On top of including a lot of free links to blog posts, I also included links to my mini courses. The mini courses are not for free, but they pair really, really well with this ebook. I intentionally wrote, this is my cat, by the way. I intentionally wrote the ebook, these blogs, and the mini courses all at the same time so they would pair together beautifully and go together seamlessly. So if you're interested in any of it, it really all pairs together really, really well, and I recommend it. This is Flynn, by the way. One of my many rescue babies. So that is the book, right? If you're curious, if you're intrigued, that's the book. The last part of this video, I'm just going to share with you what inspired this book and how I ended up writing this in a matter of like 2 months. So in October of 2020, I put out some YouTube videos sharing about my spirituality and my gifts that I see dead people. You can check out those. I will link them below in my playlist of spiritual videos. After I put those videos out, a lot more people started asking me questions about spiritual awakening and how they can awaken their own gifts. And obviously with my spiritual business that I have, people already ask me a lot about these things. A lot of these things come up repetitively in the readings that I do for people, like the personal psychic readings, tarot readings, spiritual guidance services that I do with people. A lot of these things come up a lot. And then I did my YouTube videos and people started asking more questions. And so I decided it was time to work on answering these questions. Initially, I started writing it as a series of blogs, but it started to get really long, really fast. And then I realized this is supposed to be a book, not a series of blogs. Being a person who has always had my spiritual gifts, I never had to really learn how to do these things. It's just a part of who I am, and it's just stuff that I can do. It was harder for me to figure out how to teach things that I didn't really have to be taught, that I either self-taught or just knew. It's just kind of, it's hard to figure out how to teach things when you just know. It's like, how do you see? Well, I don't know, I just see. I have eyes and they see. So that was a little bit of a challenge for me, but I worked with spirit. That was kind of how this book came to be, is I worked with spirit, with the guides that I work with higher power, etc. And I asked them to help me teach this. How can I teach these things that I know how to do? And this ebook is what came of it. It was a collaboration between me and my spiritual connection. So I have an ebook. That is what I've been up to. I've taken a little bit of time off. I kind of shifted my schedule with everything. I've shifted my business because currently I feel really called to teaching. And this ebook is what came out and wanted to come out for April for 4/4. Also, fun fact, if you know my business is Mystic Star 999, and a theme in my business has always been numerology and angel numbers, repeating numbers like 999. Well, this ebook, like I said, naturally came to be 44 pages long, 11 chapters long, which are both angel numbers, numerology, 1144. And when I asked when this is supposed to come out, 4/4 was the day that was suggested, so it came out on 4/4. So that's today's video. I have an ebook out. That's a little bit about it. That's a little bit about what inspired it and how I wrote it. If you are interested in my ebook, I will link it below. I will also link below my spiritual blog, my spiritual business, my playlist of spiritual videos. It will all be linked below. I forgot to mention my mini courses. I have 4 that are out right now at the time of making this. This is what they are right here. They are sold individually. They are pre-made, instant download, self-paced. They're currently just in written form, but in time I hope to have them available in video and written form, in which case the price will go up a little bit. I have a lot of things in mind for how I can start teaching about spirituality, so definitely stay tuned. If you're interested to see me teach more about spirituality, then definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel because I'll continue to put updates here, and also subscribe to my email list on my website. I will leave a link below. Last but not least, for the month of April, I am focusing on some of the most asked topic requests that I have gotten in the last 6 months. These are actually the most requested topics I've gotten since October. How to see spirits, how to communicate with spirits, and how to awaken your spiritual abilities. Those are going to be my videos coming up after this one, so if you're interested, then check those out. If you guys have questions or topic requests or anything like that, please leave it in the comments below or let me know. This whole ebook and this whole series of stuff that I've been doing has really been inspired by the questions that I get asked. So if you guys have things that you want to see me create either in free blog form or in an ebook or anything, let me know because I will listen and I will do my best to put it out there. So leave it in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Flynn is demanding more attention, so I think I have to go and give this little boy more love. Thanks for watching. Happy April. Classic mayo. There's a butt. There's a little flingy butt. Little flingy butt. Yeah. By the way, love this hoodie that I got. It says vibrate higher on the front, and then it's cropped too, by the way. It's super cute. But check out the back. Look at all the amazing affirmations on the back. It says, I am attracting unconditional love, abundance, high vibrational experiences, and sacred connections. Let me model it with my cat. Do I look fashionable?